right. Hey everyone. It's been a little bit of some time since I have recorded any classes or anything to do with yoga. So I thought it would be cool to kind of just get something out to you guys. So if you're here and you're with me, find a comfortable seat. I want you to cross one leg in front of the other and sit up nice and tall. Feel length in the spine. Roll those shoulders back. Create a little bit of a lift in your chest. And then place your hands down onto your thighs. Your palms can be grounded, or you can face them up for a little bit more receiving today, depending on how you feel. Take a moment, settle into your seat, settle into your space, and then begin to close your eyes. Focus in on your breath. And we're focusing on the natural breath to start. So we're not forcing anything, we're just allowing it to come naturally. Noticing how the body begins to move. Notice the sounds around you, the smells, and then come back to you. Tune into your body. Maybe begin to give yourself a full body scan. You can start at your toes or the bottoms of your feet. And begin to work your way up your legs. Notice the hips, the lower back, the upper back. Relax the shoulders and allow the arms to get nice and heavy. And come back to your breath again. Relax the neck, the head. Relax the crease that's in between your eyes and all the muscles around your face. And again, come back to your breath. Here, see if you can begin to lengthen the inhale. Think about expanding the belly. And then as you exhale, slowly begin to release and let go. And then again on the inhale, think about expanding the belly, the ribs, maybe the chest. And then exhaling slowly, beginning to release, just let go. And ground yourself a little more into your seat. And then again on the inhale, think about length, allowing the breath to travel through the belly, the ribs, the chest, maybe reaching the crown of your head. And then exhaling slowly out through the nostrils. Inhaling, feeling that expansion, allowing the breath to flow through you, traveling, reaching the crown of your head. Maybe pausing here for just a moment. And then slowly exhaling down and out. Inhaling through the belly, the ribs and the chest, all the way up to the crown of your head. And then exhaling softly down, out. Inhaling. And exhaling from the chest, down the ribs, and out through the belly. One more full round here. And then exhaling, releasing. Come back to that natural breath. Still fully aware of exactly how the body begins to move with each inhale and exhale. And then with this clear mind and an open heart, Take this time to set an intention for your practice, for your day, your evening, for anything that you need. And with this intention in mind, take a nice big inhale, reach the arms out to the sides, all the way up towards the sky. Palms are gonna come together as you exhale, seal that intention in. Bring your hands down through your heart, tilt your chin in towards your chest. And then when you're ready, bring your hands down to your thighs, flutter the eyes open, allow the light back into your space. Smile. And then from here, we're gonna start with some soft movements. So think about taking some shoulder shrugs to start. We're gonna get into the shoulder joints here. They can begin big or little, whatever your body needs or is telling you. And then begin to exaggerate these movements. So bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Begin to roll them down and back. Once more, come forward, up, down, and back. Shake it out. And then we're gonna go the opposite way. So think about drawing the shoulders up towards the ears, rolling them forwards, down, and back. And again, big or little, whatever works for you. Get out all those kinks. And then begin to really exaggerate it. So draw the shoulders all the way up. Roll them forwards, down, and back. And then find your stillness. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And then exhale, release them down. Once more, inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale to release. Once more, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, right hand's gonna come down, you're gonna reach that left arm over. Now you can bend into that right elbow any amount, find length. Take a nice big inhale, open the heart. Full and complete exhale. Inhale back through center, reach both arms all the way up. And then exhale, left hand's gonna come down, you're gonna reach the right arm over. Bend that left elbow any amount. Think about length in the side body. Inhale, open that heart. Full, complete inhale and exhale. And then inhale, both arms up. Come back through center once more on the right side so that right arm comes down. You're gonna reach the left arm over. Option to come onto the forearm if it's available. Inhale it up. And then exhale, left hand comes down and reach that right arm over. Option to come onto the forearm. Inhale up. And then exhale, release the arms down by the sides. From here, we're gonna clasp the hands to the lower back. Roll those shoulders back, lift the heart, lift your gaze. For 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, begin to fold over your legs. Knuckles can reach up towards the sky if it's available. And then inhale, come up to rise. Release the clasp. And then we're going to switch to crossings on our legs. So find that grounded seat once again. Roll those shoulders back, clasp your hands at the low back. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. For 3, 2, 1. On your next exhale, begin to fold over the legs. Knuckles are going to reach up towards the sky if it's available. And then on the next inhale, slowly come up to rise. Release the clasp and shake out the arms, shake out the shoulders, move around. And then come back to stillness. We're going to open the legs out wide. Keep the feet nice and flexed. So think about pressing the backs of your legs down into the floor. Toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Legs are super activated. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, just turn your chest to look towards that right foot. Take another inhale, find length. And then as you exhale, begin to fold towards the foot. So let the hands come down wherever they fall. On the next inhale, lift the heart through your arms. So you're gonna get a little bit of a back bend here. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly soften and release. Allow the head and the neck to lower down for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, just turn to look towards that left leg. So take another inhale, find length. And then as you exhale, fold towards that leg. So again, let the hands come down wherever they fall. Inhale, tent the fingertips, lift the heart. Think about reaching the heart towards the toes. And then exhale, soften and release. Allow the head and the neck to lower. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, right down the middle, wide-legged seated fold. You can come onto your forearms. You can place a block in front of you. Make sure the legs are active. Keep the feet flexed and release yourself down. We're gonna hold this for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come up to rise. And then we're gonna bring both feet in, soles of the feet to touch. We're gonna come into our cobbler's pose, our butterfly, Baddha Konasana. So think about taking a hold of the outer edges of the feet. Roll those shoulders back, puff up the chest. Continue to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, begin to bend the elbows and lower down any amount. Release the head and the neck for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring the knees into the chest. And then from here, we're gonna roll onto our backs. So softly release the back down. Keep the knees bent to start. Think about the feet placed about hips distance apart. And then we're gonna bring that right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg long, flex both feet. And then begin to take some circles with that knee. Get into the hip. Notice these small movements. Notice how the body's feeling. Take those circles in the opposite direction. And then bring that knee all the way into the chest. Extend that right arm out. And then cross that right knee over to the left. Gaze over the right arm if it's possible. And try and keep that right shoulder melted down into the mat. Find your breath. Focus in on your breathing. Then we're going to bring ourselves back through center. Extend the right leg up long. Reach the arms out to a T or a cactus. Begin to point the toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes. And flex the foot. Once more, point. And begin drawing lines with your foot. Beautiful. Continue that movement. Getting into the hamstrings. Once more, bring the foot all the way up, point the toes, and then begin making some circles. Drawing circles with the leg. Again, really getting into the hips here, feeling activated into that leg. Keep that left foot flexed. Circle the opposite direction for 3, 2, 1. Bring that right knee into the chest. And then bring the left knee into the chest. Take a few circles. Rock out that low back. Massage it out. And then hug that left knee in and begin to extend that right leg long. Flex both feet. And begin taking those circles with the left knee. Getting into the left hip. Circle the opposite direction. And then bring that left knee all the way in. Extend the left leg up. Option to bring the arms out like a T or a cactus. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Notice that activation of that leg. Then flex the foot. Point the toes one more time and begin drawing lines with the left foot. Beautiful. Keep that right foot flexed. One more. And then from here, begin drawing some circles. They could be big or small. Take those circles the opposite direction. One more. And then begin to slowly bend the left knee, bend the right knee, bring the feet in together. Give yourself a really big hug. Maybe bring the forehead to the knees for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly lower the back down. And then open the knees out to the sides. Take a hold of the outer edges of your feet for your happy baby. Notice the happy baby here. Maybe rock from side to side. And then from here, bring the feet together. Begin rocking back and forth until making your way back up into a seat, crossing over your shins and finding your hands and knees. So come into your tabletop position. Think about wrists underneath shoulders and knees stacked underneath the hips. And then we're going to take a few circles here. So shifting forward, around and back. Notice the wrists, shoulders, hips. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. Being gentle here, mindful. And then come back to center. From here, take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown of your head, arch your back, come into your cow pose. And then as you exhale, press through your hands around the spine. Tuck your chin, look towards the belly. Inhale into your cow pose, drop the belly, lift the arch. And then exhale to round the spine into your cat. One more round. Exhale fully and completely. And then come back to that tabletop position. We're going to extend the right leg to the back of the mat. So press those toes into the floor. And then just begin to shift your weight back and forth. So notice again that activation of that back leg. Keep pressing back into that back heel. Maybe reach the left arm out. Maybe float the toes. We're gonna stay here for 3, 2, 1. Begin to lower that left hand down and then begin to cross that right leg over to the left. Plug those toes into the floor and gaze over the left shoulder. So see if you can see the right toes. For 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot back and lower the knee down. Wag from side to side, shake it out. And then we're going to extend the left toes to the back of the mat. So press those toes into the floor and then just shift your weight back and forth. Again, begin to feel that activation of that back leg. So keep pressing back into that back leg. Reach the right arm out. Find your breath. Continue to breathe. Activate that core. Maybe begin to float the left toes. And we're going to hold this for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the right hand down and then cross that left leg over to the right. Press the toes into the mat and gaze over that right shoulder. For 3, 2, 1. Lift that left leg, bring it all the way back. Lower the knee down. From here, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, begin to walk your hands forward as you lower your chin and your chest down. Come into your puppy pose. And you can stay just like this. Or maybe you begin to extend one leg and the other for an extended puppy pose. Slowly, if you have the legs extended, bend the knees and begin to walk the hands back. Open the knees out to the sides and sit back into a child's pose. Option, the hands can be in front of you, or you can bring the hands back by the heels and release the shoulders. Breathe into the back side of the body. Slow the breathing down. Then reach the arms out in front, take an inhale. As you exhale, walk your upper body over towards the right. And feel the side stretch here. Breathe into the left side of the body. Inhale back through center. And then exhale over to the left. Breathe into the right side of the body. Inhale back through center. And then from here, we're going to tuck our toes, press through our hands, lift our hips. Find our first downward facing dog. So pedal the feet, move around. Feel out your first downward dog until you're able to get comfortable and find stillness. Come high onto your tippy toes, shift forward, take an inhale. And then exhale, lower your heels down any amount. We're gonna take 3 complete inhales and exhales. Find stillness. Always an option to bend the knees slightly. One more. And then come high onto your tippy toes and slowly tiptoe to the front of your mat. Release the heels down, fold over your legs. Always an option to put a small bend in your knees. Grab opposite elbows and just begin to sway from side to side. Shake the head yes and no. Shake it yes one more time. Then bring your hands all the way down to the mat. On your next inhale, slowly come up to rise. Think about stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Palms are going to face forward. Roll those shoulders back into your Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale your arms out and up. And then exhale, hands to heart. Once more, inhale, reach the arms out and up. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, release. Fold over your legs. From here, we're going to step that right leg all the way back to a lunge. And then we're going to step that left leg back, find our downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, lower your knees, then your chest and your chin. Inhale, slither forward, find your baby cobra. So roll the shoulders back to help lift your chest. And then exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg's gonna lift. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, step your left leg to meet your right, fold over your legs. Inhale the arms out and up. And then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale halfway. And then exhale, release, plant your hands and step that left leg back to a lunge. Find length first, and then step that right leg to meet the left. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, and exhale, settle into your downward dog. Then inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, lower your knees. Then your chest and your chin. Keep those elbows hugging in towards the ribs. Inhale, slither forward, find a baby cobra. So again, roll those shoulders back to lift the chest. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. And then maybe begin to extend the arms for a cobra. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet for a moment. And then inhale, left leg's gonna lift. Exhale, step that left foot in between your hands. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, step the right foot to meet the left, fold over your legs. Inhale all the way up, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hands to heart. All right, now from here, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, release, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release and fold. Plant the hands. Jump back or step back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. From here, we're gonna inhale, right leg's gonna lift. Bend that knee, open the hip. So think about stacking the right hip on top of the left. Try keeping the chest squared forward. So maybe gaze underneath that left shoulder. Take a few ankle circles, both directions. Take a few circles with the knee, both directions. Then inhale, right leg long behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Step that right foot through. Lower the back knee down, untuck those toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Come into your low lunge, your Vinyasa. We're holding this for 3, 2, 1. Lower the left hand down, turn your chest to the right, reach the right arm up. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower that right hand down, tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and then step it back to downward dog. Pedal the feet. Find stillness. Inhale, forward to your plank. And then exhale, you can lower knees, chest, chin, or maybe a chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Maybe an up dog. And then exhale, downward dog. This time on the inhale, left leg's gonna lift. Bend that knee, open the hip. Again, stack that left hip on top of the right. Take some ankle circles, both directions. Take some circles with the knee, both directions. Then extend that left leg long behind you. And then as you exhale, knee to nose, step that left foot through. So find length first, and then lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Beautiful. And then as you exhale, the right hand's gonna come down. Turn your chest to the left, reach the left arm up. for 3, 2, 1. Lower the left hand down, tuck the right toes, lift the knee, and step it back. Downward dog. Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Keep those elbows hugging in. Inhale, find your back bend. And then we're gonna exhale, child's pose. Sit back. Find your breath. Keep breathing. Long inhales. Full, complete exhales. This is your time for you. And you can take all the time you need in this child's pose. And a child's pose is always available at any time during the practice. Listen to your body. Listen to what it's telling you to do. And then from this child's pose, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Let's find our downward dog again. And then bend those knees. Gaze in between those thumbs. And then you could jump, hop, skip, walk, make your way to the top of your mat as you fold over your legs. Inhale halfway. And then exhale, soften and release. Inhale the arms out and up. Maybe clasp the hands, reach the arms behind the ears. And then exhale, hands to heart. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more. Gonna get some water. Always drink water if you're thirsty. And then we're gonna meet back at the top of our mats. Now from here, look down, make sure your feet are about hips distance apart. On the inhale, reach the arms out and up. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release, plant the hands and jump, step back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg's gonna lift. Exhale, step that right foot in between your hands. Find length as you inhale up to your high lunge. Now, check in, make sure you can see your toes. Make sure the knee is not over the ankle. Now, clasp the hands, flex the wrist towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here. On the inhale, find length. Exhale, twist to the right. So maybe that left elbow hooks onto the right thigh. For 3, 2, maybe open the arms. 1, we're gonna inhale back to center, reach the arms all the way up. And then we're gonna open out, warrior 2. Think about chest. Oh, the chest is reaching open. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Gaze over the right fingertips. Reach forward, flip the palm, tip it back. Peaceful warrior. And then open up, warrior 2. Side angle that right forearm onto the right thigh. Reach that left arm over. Open up, warrior 2. Lengthen the right leg. Begin to reach forward. And then bring that right hand down, left arm up for triangle. Always an option for blocks. You can always place your hand on your shin. Listen to what your body is saying to you. We're gonna hold this for 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee. Let's open back up, warrior 2. Lengthen the right leg. Turn the toes to the side of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, release and fold. Wide-legged fold. Any variation. You could reach the arms in front. You could reach them back between the legs. Maybe reach for the ankles. Use this time to settle back into you. Find your breath. Breathe into the body. Allow the breath to be fluid. One more full, complete inhale. And exhale. Then from here, we're going to slowly begin to bend the right knee. Turn all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Come into that lunge position. And then step back, plank pose. We're going to hold this for 3, 2, 1. On the exhale, lower down chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, your back bend. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg's gonna lift. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale up to your high lunge. Again, check in, make sure that the knee's not over the ankle. Find length here. Clasp the hands, flex the wrist towards the ceiling, open the heart. And then bring your hands to heart. From here, take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, twist towards the left. So maybe hooking that right elbow to the left thigh. For 3, 2, maybe opening the arms. 1, inhale, come back through center, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, we're gonna open up warrior 2. Again, that chest is reaching open. Soften into your warrior 2. Gaze over those left fingertips. Begin to reach forward, flip the palm, tip it back. Peaceful warrior. Open back up. Side angle. That left forearm onto the left thigh, reach the right arm over. Open up, warrior 2. Lengthen the left leg. Begin to reach forward. Left hand can come down, reach the right arm up for your triangle. Again, always an option for a block. Hand on a shin. For 3, 2, 1. Begin to bend the left knee, open up warrior 2. And then lengthen the left leg, turn the toes to the side of the mat. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, release and fold. Again, any variation here, arms can come out in front. You can reach them behind. Maybe reaching for the ankles. You find the variation that works with you. You can always put a block down in front of you. You can always put a soft bend in the knees. We're gonna stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to bend that left knee. Turn all 10 toes to face the front of your mat. And step back, plank pose. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, lower your choice. Inhale it up. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Bend those knees, look in between the thumbs, and make your way to the top of the mat. Fold over your legs. Release. Bring the belly onto the thighs. Take an inhale, bend those knees, find your chair pose. Tuck the tailbone in, engage the core. We're holding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, grow long and strong all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shake it out. Now, we're gonna take more water as we begin to cool down. And we're all gonna meet on our backs. So give yourself a moment. When you arrive on your backs, bend your knees. Bring the heels in a little closer towards your bottom. Plant your hands alongside the body. Give yourself a moment, take an inhale. As you exhale, press through hands, press through feet. Begin to lift the hips into your bridge pose. Always an option, you can just place a block on your sacrum for a supported bridge. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Once more, inhale. Exhale, press through hands and feet. Lift those hips. Maybe snuggle the shoulders underneath. Create a little bit more space here. Maybe higher of a lift. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly begin to release. Open the legs out. So place the feet as wide as the mat. Open the arms like a T or a cactus. And begin windshield wiping your legs from side to side. Allowing the knees to fall left, fall right. Slow movements here. And on the next time you come through center, stay there. Heel toe the feet about hips distance apart. Bring the right knee into the chest. Take a hold of that right knee and then cross the right ankle over that left thigh. Press gently into that right thigh. And then see if you could bring your hands to the back of the left thigh. So you're gonna hug that left knee into the chest. Take a moment here, flex both feet. For 3, 2, 1. Maybe extend that left leg long. Maybe point the toes. Maybe take some circles. And then slowly begin to bend that left knee. Place the left foot back down onto the mat. And then uncross the right foot, place it down. Extend or bring the right knee, bring the left knee into the chest. Hug it all the way in. Cross that left ankle over the right thigh and press gently into that left thigh. Then see if you can clasp your hands behind the right thigh. Bring that right knee into the chest. Continue to breathe. Flex both feet. Find your breath. Maybe extend the right leg long. Maybe point through the right toes. Take some circles in both directions. And then slowly begin to bend that right knee. Place the right foot down. Uncross the left leg. And then bring both knees into the chest. Take a hold of both legs and begin taking some circles. Rock out the low body. Massage the low back. And then bring the knees all the way in. Reach the arms out to the sides and lower the knees down to the left. Maybe bring your gaze to the right. Keep that right shoulder melted down into the mat. For 3, 2, 1. On the inhale, come back through center. And then as you exhale, lower the knees to the right and bring your gaze to the left. Keep that left shoulder melted down into the mat for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. Open the knees out to the sides and see if you can take a hold of the outer edges of your feet for your happy baby. And notice here how your happy baby feels compared to how it felt at the beginning of class. Notice how the hips are feeling now. Option to be still, rock from side to side. Find your breath. And then we're gonna take a shoulder stand for our inversion. So option, you could just place a block underneath your sacrum and extend the legs up, or you could bring your hands to your low back. Hug the elbows in towards the sides. Begin to point through your toes. So find length, keep the neck steady and still, gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Option for a plow pose. Bring the feet behind you if that works for you. And then when you're ready to come out, slowly bring the feet up. Bring the knees to the chest and roll onto your back. Take any last movements that your body is telling you you need before you prepare for your Shavasana. And if you're ready and you're there, allow the feet to lengthen down the mat. Bring the arms alongside the body. Palms can face up. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides. Close the eyes. And just focus back in on your breath. Maybe give yourself that full body scan again. Start at the bottoms of your feet. Notice the ankles, shin and calves. Notice the thighs, the hips. And allow the legs to get nice and heavy. Come back to your breath. Relax the lower back. Relax the upper back. Relax the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms, upper arms and forearms, wrists, hands, and all 10 of your fingers. Allow the arms to get nice and heavy. Come back to your breath again. Focus on the inhales, full and complete exhales. Relax the neck, the head. Relax the crease that's in between your eyes and all the tiny muscles around your face. Release the tongue from the tip of your mouth. And maybe your lips begin to part open. Find peace in your Shavasana. and allow this peace to carry on with you. Invite small movements back to your body. Begin wiggling your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms up overhead and take a nice big inhale. Stretch fingertips to toes. And on your exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big hug. And roll over to one side of your body. Use your arm as a pillow. Maybe holding your Shavasana for just another moment. When you're ready, slowly pressing your way back up into a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed or at a soft gaze, sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Tilt your chin in towards your chest for just a moment. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. All of the love and light inside of me honors all of the love and light inside of each and every one of you. Namaste. All right. Well, I hope that everybody is feeling well. I hope you're feeling super refreshed, relaxed. Maybe you got a lot of energy, you're ready for your day, you're ready to go to sleep, whatever it might be. Like I said, I hope you're all well and safe. And until next time.